Hey. They're just going around.
What kind of party is this? Someone has been murdered.
That is the kind of party. That's a weird kind of party. That's fair, I suppose. Hey. She's going next.
I know someone's been murdered and we're all on edge. Just try to remain calm. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Shh. Hey,
Have you
go.
heard? Someone's been murdered. By Ismir's beard. I need a drink.
You do. I kind of wanted to stay alone here.
You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer.
I know
on the
someone's
loose.
been murdered and we're all on edge.
Have you heard, my friend? One of our fellow guests has been murdered.
Yeah. Well, Dovezi's over there. She has the biggest bags under her eyes. Tell me about Dovezi.
Let me tell you something. If anyone thinks they're going to hurt that poor dark elf girl, they're going to have to get through me first.
What about Matilda?
Some bloodthirsty monster killed that woman in cold blood. It's obvious to me one of the other guests killed her to eliminate the competition. Assuming that's true, who's next? You? Me? We need to keep our eyes open, friend. And we do well not to trust the others.
Do you think it was Neville who did it? Because he's sort of implying that it's either one of these.
I really have to wonder where Neville was when someone was getting slaughtered just a few rooms away. Maybe he was busy looking for the chest of gold. Or maybe he was right next to the victim with his hand on the hilt of a dagger. Think about it.
I know, man. It definitely was him. What about Cousin Anthony?
Whoever the killer is will have to be strong and quick. Now, I'm not saying Primo is our murderer, but you have to admit it's at least possible.
Oh, it's possible.
You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just
Don't mind
not
me.
safe to go one.
A guest has been murdered. So it begins. You mark my words, this entire party is a trap. Someone wants us all dead and now they have their chance.
You're smart when you want to be, man. Just dumb as bricks every other time. Tell me about Dovezi, how she's taking the murder. Or actually, tell me about Matilda.
Matilda's murder saddens me, friend. But not for the reason you may think. 10 years ago, when I was in my prime, this never would have happened. But now I'm old, and my instincts have failed. I let that woman down.
My instincts have failed. Like the windscreen wiper rotor engine in my car have failed last week, and I have to put a new one in. What about Dovezi? Is she taking it well?
Right now, my main concern is figuring out who the killer is. She may be young, but Dovezi is a suspect just like everyone else. I've seen enough in my time to know that anyone is capable of murder if they have the right motivation.
What about Nels?
Nords are raised to be cold-blooded killers. Don't take your eyes off Nels if you value your life. I'll bet anything he's our murderer.
Sure. Cousin Anthony?
To be honest, my instincts tell me the kid isn't the killer. Sure, he's a bit obnoxious, but that doesn't make him capable of murder.
Well, it doesn't.
I knew this little party was too good to be true.
But it also doesn't make him not be capable.
Someone's been murdered.
I know.
One of us.
It wasn't.
Why? Why would someone do this? The taking of a life is against every principle I hold dear. It's something I just can't understand.
That's a weird argument. It's like, why would you do that? That goes against everything I hold sacred. No. Why would I do that? That goes against everything I will hold sacred. Like, sure. Oh, she is. I'm sort of choosing the targets, and they are the ones that are supposed to be left alone. Sweetie, you should go get some rest.
Yes, this whole thing has taken quite a bit out of me. I think I'll go to my room for a bit and get some sleep. Thanks for the talk.
No problem.
Why?
It'll all be over soon enough.
Oh, I certainly hope so. I still want to find the gold, of course. but is it even worth it? I just want to go home.
I just wanted to ask you about Matilda.
Good, I'm glad she's dead. I can tell you that because we're friends. Matilda didn't like me just because I'm a Dunmer. She got what she deserved.
No! Why? That is so weird. That breaks the dialogue. That breaks the whole thing. She was so affected by her death. But she wasn't affected by her death. Either she's faking her affectation, or she... That doesn't mean that. She's faking her upsetness, I suppose, or whatever. Or she's really just upset about the fact that somebody got killed, but it's good that she... Oh my god. What about Nels? Do you want him dead?
Do you think he could have done it? He comes across as something of a drunk. But you never can tell what someone is capable of.
Neville is capable.
I heard the others talking. Neville was a soldier for 20 years. He's used to killing, if you know what I'm saying.
It's not very difficult to know what you're saying. I know. I once touched a stone mug that was worth 0, and I was sent to prison because of it. The prison that had, like, a torture room in front of the cells. It's the whole thing. Anyway, what about Cousin Anthony?
I rather like Primo. He's not like the other boys I've known. He has class. He could never have killed anyone.
Class. He doesn't. He doesn't have class. You haven't heard what he said. It's fine. Whatever. You're going next.
You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Do you think it isn't?
It's not safe to be alone. I certainly don't want to be the third victim.
2 of us have been murdered. 1 of us is a killer. But who?
Who indeed? Who indeed?
2 people dead. If anyone else drops, I swear I'm gonna gather every drop of alcohol in this house and drink myself into a stupor.
Oh no. I will ask you in a little bit. Let me
Stay
charm
safe, if that's even possible.
you. Oh, he's very upset about this. I used the wrong spell. I'm very sorry about it. He doesn't even care. Let me just put the right spell in, because it's kind of...
One of us is a killer. I haven't seen death like this in a long, long time. It's a bit more than my nerves can handle, I'm afraid. I plan to gather up every drop of drink in this house and keep it to myself. If things get any worse around here, I find comfort there, you see.
Sure. So the Vezi was murdered.
No. When I looked into Devisi's face, it was like peering at my own daughter. I feel like I've lost her all over again.
Tragic indeed. What about Neville?
With 2 of us now dead, it seems like the others are looking for Neville for protection. The fools. He'll kill them like he did the others. That's right. I think Neville is the murderer. I can't prove it yet, but he'll slip up, just you wait. Whatever you do, don't turn your back on him.
Maybe he goes next. What about Cousin Anthony?
Let me ask you something, friend. Why is Primo even here? The rest of us need the money, but his family is wealthy beyond measure. Maybe he was bored, or maybe he just wanted to do some slumming. Or maybe he's a trained assassin hired to kill us all, one by one. Sound crazy? Well, these are crazy times, my friend.
Stay
safe, if that's even possible.
Let me just loot the body over here very quickly, if you don't mind. Excuse me, I don't... Just, it's fine. I'm trying to find the chest full of gold. It's not this one. Wait.
We're being stalked like animals in the forest. I'm still not sure if the killer is one of the other guests or is hiding somewhere in the house. One thing I do know is that the killer won't just stop with 2. They never do. You and I, we need to watch each other's backs. I've got my old Legion armor and sword in a chest upstairs. It's time I geared up and showed this coward just who he's dealing with.
I will see about that. So Devesi got killed.
I was in the Legion for a great many years, my friend. I saw a lot of horrible things, including the murders of children. It made no sense then, it makes no sense now. But don't you worry. I vowed to bring Devesi's killer to justice.
She was not a child. She was not a child. And if she's supposed to be a child, hoo boy, that whole lines about the romance and whatnot. Anyway, she was not a child. What could it have been Nels?
That mead-swilling barbarian killed those two people. I'm sure of it. I don't have the proof just yet, but I'm watching him. Don't you worry, my friend. Nels won't get away with this, not on my watch.
Will cousin Anthony get away with it?
Primo may be young, but he looks strong, and I'm sure he could handle himself in a fight. I think I'm going to enlist his help. I'll talk to Primo. Give him a bit of encouragement. If he and I are vigilant, we may prevent the killer from claiming another victim.
Especially if you go downstairs, you'll allow me to kill another victim.
Stay safe, if that's even possible.
That's good news. I don't know that he is going downstairs, but we'll worry about that in a little bit. You guys are searching for things over here? You're going to an account. Sure thing. There's no.
It's not safe to be alone. I certainly don't want to be the third victim.
Look at all these chests. Ooh, with a torch. Why are there chests like these over here? This is a little bit themed like a puzzle room or some puzzle house or something. Hey, have you heard of the murder that occurred upstairs that has left you traumatized about not being able to do the unspeakables? You didn't. Hi.
It's not safe to be alone. I certainly don't want to be the third victim. 2 people are now dead. And for what? A trunk full of coins? How pathetic.
Yeah, she got killed.
She was so beautiful. And now she's gone.
And also she was a child. Also, why are you not telling me your good line?
She was... I'm listening.
Oh, he hates me. Did I not apply the correct? I did.
Stay safe. Dear friend, have you heard? 2 of the guests now lie dead. If I find out who did it, I may have to take matters into my own hands.
Yeah. Now you can tell me your good line.
Who? Who among us is vile enough to take the life of such a beautiful, precious creature? If I find out who did this, they will pay with their life!
Maybe it was Nels.
To be honest, I'm not sure if I trust him. He's a hard drinker, but there's something more. Something in his eyes. Hard and calculating.
What about Neville?
Well, Neville is a trained soldier. He was in the Imperial Legion for 20 years or so, I've heard. He certainly knows how to kill. Still, I don't think he's the murderer, no. Quite the contrary. I think he takes the murders personally. Feels he should have protected the victims.
Yeah, he's going next.
Stay safe, if that's even possible.
It isn't. Neville?
It's not safe to be alone.
What a jerk, you went and suited up.
Be the third victim.
This isn't a masquerade. Excuse me, I'll be right back. Don't.
It's not safe to be alone.
I know.
I certainly don't want to be the third victim.
You're not gonna be the third victim. I do enjoy how they jump, by the way. He just buggered off. He at least went and got his stuff. So if I want a Legion armor, I have a Legion armor over here. I don't need it though. He had a key for his chest. It's gotta be one of these rooms. Huh. Curious. I didn't realize that we had our own chests. Oh yeah, because we have, like, these... Well, Nels just really left. Nels is not...
This
Hey,
house
Nels.
is a death trap. We're being
yeah.
killed off, one by one. My friend, please stay safe. 3 of us have been murdered. Besides you and me, there's only one guest left, if you know what I'm saying. I've seen death like this before. Many years ago, my daughter was murdered by bandits who came to our village. I'm sorry. I need a drink.
I think I might have stolen all the drinks. So Neville died.
You want to know how I really feel about Neville's death? I'm afraid. I may hate the Imperial Legion, but its members are trained warriors. Neville was probably the most capable fighter among us, yet he was cut down silently, just a few rooms away. I fear one of us is not who they appear. This isn't the work of some greedy houseguest. There's an assassin among us. You mark my words. We must watch ourselves at every step.
I like that he's like looking side to side with his eyes all the time. He's like, I can't see very well because there's green charm spell on him, but still. Do you think it must have been Primo Antonius that murdered Neville?
Besides you and me, he's the only one left. By Ysmir, that boy will pay for what he's done. Come, we must kill Primo before he kills us.
Are you going for it right now? Oh, freaking hell, you're going for it.
Dear friend, 3 of the guests have been killed. You and I, we must stay close. Band together for mutual protection.
I would say that because Nels is mad at you. He's going to kill you. Also, Neville got killed.
My friend, I am truly worried. Neville was a strong and capable man, a soldier of 20 years. The rest of us will be easy prey for the killer now.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely not behind you and definitely not going around the... That's definitely fine.
I was right about him. He's been doing it. He's the killer. My friend, you and I have to end this. We must kill Nels before he kills us.
I'm staying out of this. Do I get my bonus? Do I get my bonus if he kill? He could just one-shot this dude. Just... Nels? What?
Ha 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 ha! We did it, my friend. The killer is dead, and this nightmare is just about over. All we have to do now is find a way out of here.
What do you say if you don't like me?
Ha 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 ha!
He says the same thing. How do you not see the flaw in your plan, you idiot? Well, this must happen.
So, that's it. It's down to you and me.
That's so funny. It just takes off. It just freaking lifts off and gets up. It's a slash of a deck. It's so dumb. Oh my god. Oh my god. All of the guests are dead and no one knew I was the killer. I must now return to the sanctuary and speak with Ochiva to receive my reward and my bonus. At least he died in a nice pose. You know what? I'll give him that. Oh, that jerk disappeared. And in a game where the guards are telepathic and will attack you if you murder people in a basement, as has happened to us before, nobody notices anything. Anyway, let's go back. That was so weird. Hey, Jeff. Should have seen what I saw, man. Oh, you're both over here.
Well done. Not only did you kill the 5 guests, you acted as an agent of terror and grief. You have earned your reward and bonus, assassin. I lay upon you now the Night Mother's blessing. May she walk with you always and guide your hand as you act in accordance with the 5 tenets.
That's very nice to have a blessing, I think. What is that blessing?
It fills my heart with warmth to see you again, sister.
Everybody's so nice. The Assassin's Gambit is a new quest, but it doesn't tell me the buff. I'll find it. No, it fortifies a bunch of things. So it fortifies a bunch of skills. Fortify acrobatics, blade. Yeah, not block. Interesting. And those are permanent as well. Good stuff. Yeah, Ochiba.
Greetings once more, assassin. When you're ready, I have a most important contract. One that has been sanctioned by the Black Hand itself.
That is indeed most important.
Do you recall the name Adamas Philida? The Imperial Legion best? It's time he joined Sithis in the Void. Think you're up to the task?
I don't recall the name, but I accept the task, yes.
Adamas Philida has spent his entire career investigating the Dark Brotherhood, interrupting our contracts, killing our family members. We tried to eliminate Philida, of course, but failed on 3 separate occasions. He's a powerful man and was surrounded by powerful associates. Now the Legion Pig's years of service have come to an end. He has retired. Philida must not be allowed such a victory. His destiny is darker. Philida now resides in Leowin, in the City Watch Barracks, an honored guest of the soldiers there. He is in fact more vulnerable than ever.
Really? What must I do, Ochiva?
The Black Hand has sanctioned the Rose of Sithis. It is a magic arrow specifically enchanted to kill its target, in this case, Philida. As long as the arrow hits Philida, he will die, but it cannot pierce armor. Shoot while Philida is armored, and the rose will be wasted. Travel to Leowin, track Philida, learn his schedule. Observe when he removes that blasted Legion armor, and then let fly the Rose of Sithis. Kill Philida in any way, rose or not, and the contract is complete. But to receive a bonus, you must go beyond murder. You must send a message. Once Philida is dead, take the very finger from his corpse, the one that bears an Imperial Legion signet ring. Deposit this finger in the desk of Philida's successor, in his office in the prison barracks, in the Imperial City. Do this, and the bonus is yours.
That's really gruesome.
Adamas Philida will find no rest in retirement. No, his soul will endure a kind of eternal suffering known only to those who have angered Sithis.
That's bad as well.
Go now, dear family member.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah, I got a contract with an arrow. I don't have a bow, though.
The rules will only work if Philida is unarmored. So, when would a soldier not wear his armor? I only take my armor off to sleep or swim.
You take your armor off to swim?
May you walk always in the shadows.
That is weird. Why would you take your armor off to swim? In this game. I mean, I suppose in real life you would. Why would you swim in the first place? Unless you're on a mission, in which case you wouldn't take your armor off. Jeff, why? Get out of the table. Okay. I swear, we're losing people.
Hail, my sister.
Where's the rest of the people?
I know what you're thinking.
That you killed them all? I have a new contract.
Don't get me wrong. That magic arrow sounds nice and all, but it seems to me like you don't even need to use it to get the bonus. As long as you cut off his finger and leave it in that desk, you'll get your bonus. Sounds to me like you can kill the old sod any way you'd like. So what if he's wearing armor? You think that Imperial Legion scrap can stop a well-forged claymore? Not bloody likely.
You don't have a claymore, but that's a good call.
Happy hunting, my sister.
That is a good call. Very, very good call. That is interesting. I like that. Like that a lot. And there's definitely people are disappearing from here.
It fills my heart with warmth to see you again.
No, they're here. They're here. The archer lady has gone forever, though.
A pleasure to speak with you.
I don't think I will ever find the archer lady. I don't know where she went. I have a contract.
Philida may be retired, but he'll likely have a bodyguard. Probably a member of the Leowin City Watch. You may have to dispose of him as well.
I'll dispose of all the things if I need to. See you later.
Spill some blood for me, dear sister.
Hey!
Hello, dearest sister.
I have a contract.
Oh, you're being sent to kill Philida. I hope the rose of Sithis pierces his heart and sends his soul screaming into the void.
I will. And please don't tell me not to
Good luck, sister.
not to die. Thanks. Bye. Anyway, this is gonna be interesting. I'm just gonna burn him with a fireball. Or something to that extent. Yeah, so last time we saw the archer lady, she was out here. But I never saw her again. I specifically talked to her and she was like, shh. Don't talk out in the open. Anyway. What I want to do is I want to level up.
I hope I can help.
I hope you can.
Knowledge is power.
And money is knowledge. Are we gonna get replacement characters? We're not gonna get replacement characters. It's still gonna be all burning for all I know. It's really weird that if it is all burning. It is. It's gonna be burning forever. What a weird thing. Why? I will be looking into how to get a low-level mysticism spell so I can start casting that spell every once in a while to get my intelligence up, because I need it. Is it my intelligence? It is my intelligence, because then we'll level up with sneak, because we can cast sneak and move around, just going around and doing our thing. And soon we'll be able to cast a lot of very high-level spells, because we're just going to be able to train a lot of magic a lot more easily.